And when you talked about the peak potential zone, remember that? Mm, I made up from the peak potential zone like a flower, like Martin Seligman says, flourishing. So in one, how do you say petalo?
Petal.
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 In white petal, we have the strengths, the character strengths. In the other petal, we have values, your core values. The other petal, we can have your talents, your abilities. And the last one, and for me is the most important of them, your passion. Your passions, because you can work, you can live through your relationships, you can live with character strengths, your values, your talents without passions. And in that case, I don't think you feel happy.
Yeah. Yes, I think you're right. The question though is, what about a person who has not found their ultimate passion, or that passion that you talk about that changes everything? And and there are many people who haven't found this ultimate passion. So first of all, the first advice would of course be continue looking for it.
Yeah.
The second advice, though, that I think is no less important, is that it's not an all or nothing proposition.
Okay.
Meaning, it's not that if you haven't found your ultimate passion, if you haven't found your ultimate purpose in life, that it means that until that point you're doomed to misery.
Okay.
You can still experience a full and fulfilling life, even if you haven't found your ultimate purpose. Viktor Frankl makes a distinction between big M and small m meaning. Capital M and small letter m meaning. So capital M meaning is the big life meaning. I think it's closer to what you mean by talking about your real passion. And the small m are the smaller things. The day-to-day, for example, I experience a sense of meaning when I spend an hour in volunteering in a homeless shelter. It may not be my life's passion and purpose to, work or build homeless shelters, but I do experience meaning while doing it. So maybe make a distinction between capital P passion and small p passion that could be where it could be an easier bar to reach. It's not all or nothing. It's not 100 or 0. And that may be helpful for many people.
Sure. And it seems to me like a whole being passion, because you are integrating the small things that we should appreciate in life, and the big ones.
Yeah, we talked earlier about choices, and I think choices obviously are an important part of happiness, and yet you can look at big choices and small choices. So the big choices are what career do I choose to pursue? That's a big choice. It will impact a lot of what I do day to day for many years potentially. Or the choice of who do I choose to marry or to live with or to be with. Do I choose to have children, and if so, when and how many? If it is a choice. So these are very big choices. At the same time, they're not the only choices that matter. You know, the choice that I'm making right now, whether I sit down like this or I sit down like this, that's an important choice. Or yes, exactly. Or the choice that that I'm going to make later on before I go to bed. Do I go through my day and relive moments that I appreciate? Or do I just go to bed without doing it? Do I wake up in the morning and express gratitude for being up, or say, you know, a couple of things that I look forward to during the day? These are important choices. Or do I choose to take a deep breath once in a while? You know, a small choice, but a choice that can make a big difference cumulatively. In the same way, there is big choices, i.e. big passion, and small choices, small passion.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely agree. And by the other hand, passion is important because the authentic happiness comes from within. Not it is not recommendable. How do you say recommendable? Advisable to be happy because only because of the external things or people. So it's a balance, of course. It's something that you have to get in balance. But passion comes from within, so it feels absolutely joyful, great, delicious.